Hi all, this is Leah and this is my first ever video. Well, I would say happy season's greetings to every single one of you. It is a wonderful time of the year and probably the time when we also reminisce about the year that we have spent on. For me, this has been a wonderful year. It was full of learning journeys because I learned things that I thought I would never be capable of doing. And one more thing, yeah, I did build really good friends along the way. I think that's really important because honestly, this video that I'm creating, it has been my family and friends that have given me the push to create this. So huge shout out, a huge gratitude to all of them. I did also enjoy personally. I learned a lot of things. I spent a good amount of time learning some video editing skills, some character animation skills, and I also did spend a good amount of time with some of my friends. I visited back to the place where I graduated from, met lots and lots of my friends, had stay over at their houses, ate lots of good food. So good food, that's the best one. And yeah, and it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. I usually do not do this. This is the first time that I am taking the time to appreciate it, and what a coincidence, I'm also capturing it first in my first ever video. So where does this inspiration come from? And a lot of it has already been said. It comes from the closest people in my circle, both my family and friends, and also it comes from the line of work that I do. Sometimes it's difficult to realize stuff unless someone actually reflects it back to you. So the feedback that I received along the way was a huge impact. It had a huge impact on how I perceived myself. So yeah, that was one. And I am a huge consumer of content created videos. I love YouTube videos. Most of my days when I'm sitting idly not doing anything of my own, I just go on YouTube, search randomly. There are some good YouTubers that I really love. I think Megan Tan is one of them, Cox is one of them, and in general just any other video that whose title I find interesting, I will just randomly pick them up and I'll start watching them, consuming them, because the reason is I believe that everything teaches you something. My mom used to say that you do not need to live through the experiences to be able to learn the lessons. You can learn things by just observing, and that is something that I learned. That's where my love for cinematography has also started, and I invested in myself to get this camera where I'm recording currently at, and it's amazing. It also gave me the opportunity to capture some beautiful scenarios, some beautiful moments in my life. Yeah, that's actually where the inspiration comes from my close friends and from the content that I consume online. It's really amazing because when I think about the purpose of what I am doing, because I do that, always question why, and it's some really great people in my life who have given me so much of courage and so many lessons. They have told me to always consider the why of what you do. And it's really important because if you don't have a purpose, you really lose the touch along the way. There's nothing to keep you going, so you are more bound to leave it than to carry it forward and keep putting your efforts into it. So I thought of why would I want to create content on my YouTube, and I could have done it before. Ever since I was on my in my teenage years, my parents used to say, why don't you start vlogging? Just document anything and everything in your life, put anything and everything, it'll give you a good opportunity. I never considered that. So why now? Because I think I found the why of why I want to do stuff, especially this thing. First of all, I really want to do this for my future. Nobody becomes a professional in one day, so I am pretty sure, and I am passionate to put that energy in myself to create the videos and collect all of these memories, collect all of these lessons, not for just my future, but also for people watching it along the way, because I will be sharing some pretty good lessons that I learned. And I think before ending this video, I'll share some with you. but yeah, not everything in one video, right? I have gone through the lens to understand and just to create the vision that maybe 10 years along the line, I just love to look back at how I started. What were those memories I went through? I would love to visit all these memories that were created along the way, that I lived through the way, and just reminisce through them. As well as, it's sometimes good to be humble about your beginnings. You really need to stick to your roots. And I'd love to grow through this entire journey that I want to live through. And also another thing is that when you put a mirror, a reflection in front of you, it's a very good chance to understand where you are wrong, or maybe to correct certain things. I'd love to look through these videos and understand, okay, how do I speak? The way I build the story, the way I communicate, how does it feel? So it's always a good opportunity to look back at yourself through the view of a third person, and then to note down what are the things that you can improve on, and also not just to improve on, but also to give a pat on your back. What are the things you did right? This is the purpose that I want to live through. It's for my future. I'm doing this for my future, so why not invest the energy now? And I will not delay this any longer. Anything that I'll do and everything, I'd love to capture them and present it. And also one more thing, in a cinematographic way. I'm starting it right now, so I do not have much knowledge of stuff, but I'm reading through things, and I will also keep creating content, so it'll be a good practice session for me. I'd love to create cinematographic videos. I love the feeling that they give. I just absolutely love it. Yeah, that's actually my purpose, and I think I'll end the video now. And before going, I just say this to all of my friends: do not stick with the destination. It's not the destination, it is the journey. I know it's some person, some really famous person who said this quote, and I understand the gravity of this quote. It's really important to live through the journey and not just be stuck on the destination. No, the journey is what is important, because that is what will teach you and will guide you, and that is what you also have control of. So be sure that you give priority also to the journey that you are going through. The present is a gift, so live through it. And yeah, that's it. Bye, take care, and we'll see you in the next video that I put out. Peace out.